seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Gives it to the back. Got the first down and still motoring. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Takes the handoff again. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Terrapins. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Cole. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
It's reeled in. It's Cole. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Handoff from the shotgun. Across the 40. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Will not be brought down. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Tailback takes the handoff again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Single back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Maryland. Great connection there for 6 points. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. It into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Powering through. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes a quick catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
We got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Pass caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Booker, Maryland has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Terrapins hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The pass rush closing in. And the flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Costly penalty creates the automatic first down. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. They'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he's back to throw again on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They finally tackled him down at the 1 after that catch and run. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Handoff running right. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Burns. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's caught. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Burns. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
And the Terrapins with 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the right side. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. He'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down. Auburn now operating in the red zone. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT puts him up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. fake on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. We finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Terrapins will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Throw to the running back in the flat. Fights off a defender.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. His sure hands. It's Cole. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Tight end makes the grab. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Running play called on 3rd and short. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Fights off the defender. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They'll run it here. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
1st and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Looking to pass this time. Ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They're going to run it. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops it just short of that first down marker. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And the Terrapins moving quickly down the field here.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Burns. The defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. And completion makes it second and short. Wants to throw it. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the Terrapins churn out another first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down after a short gain there. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
They had really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Burns. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Burns. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial third down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? Has it back to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Terrapins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Touchdown, Maryland. This offense is still clicking. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Auburn offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Grinding away on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The punt team making their way on the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They'll run it to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who's shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. National championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. A chance to tie the game here in the final minute of regulation. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And in the final seconds, we have a tie ball game.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the offense will just take a knee. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First and 10 play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Tigers! They strike first in OT. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds an open target on the left side. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
So So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive. It's 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Pressure is coming. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call.
Boy, what a way to end this football game. A coach that believes in his offense, gives him a chance to go out and execute, and they deliver to win this football game. Outstanding job.
With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Maryland Terrapins.